Hey, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some huge news about the upcoming update, Infinity Nikki version 1.2. I know what you're thinking. We literally just got 1.1 and 1.0 last month. It's crazy how fast they're pumping content out. But yeah, we got a lot of information we're going to go over. We also got a new free item, which is incredible, and it actually does look incredible. Before we dive into that, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Our goal here is to do daily videos on Infinity Nikki, and of course, keep you guys updated with all the news. So let's jump right into it. Up first, go ahead and check your mailbox down here, and you're going to see a special gift to light me up. Dear Stylist, thank you for your unwavering love and support. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to gift you a light me up 4-star hair accessory. This is what it looks like. Looks like the stats are under cool category and light and more light, and it looks incredible. So we got this right here. Let's take a look at it. And it's under here, just under the headwear. And look at it. Look how cool that looks. It's very bright too. So like when you back out, especially at nighttime, you can see it very, very easily. Here it is at nighttime. And then quickly in photo mode, of course, you can adjust the saturation and everything. But yeah, I think it looks pretty dang good. Now, here's where things get interesting. The developers over here on X, Twitter, or any of the other social media platforms said Infinity Nikki Special Issue Volume 1, Dev's Hidden Gems. The countdown to Infinity Nikki version 1.2 is on, but the dev team just couldn't keep all the fun to themselves. Take a look at the images and let your imagination run wild. What surprises and upgrades are coming your way? We can't wait to see your light bulb moments. If there's anything else you would like to know from the dev team, or if you have any ideas on how we can communicate better, feel free to leave a comment and let us know. And then they mentioned that we have a special gift in our mailbox that you have all the way until February 28th to claim. And then from there, they left a bunch of images. So we have to be like detectives and just brainstorm with each other on what these could actually mean. So let's take a look through them. There's a lot of images and lots of stuff to cover. So our first image is right here. It says, "We love Mirrorland for these beautiful moments." And it has this picture in the sky of like, it looks like horses to me. And then just the weird positioning, the fact that they are up in the sky. I mean, I'm starting to think, you know, the next update is probably revolving around the Chinese New Year. And in real life, it's the year of the snake, I believe. I don't know. Something that's interesting to me is there's like some little strands on their head. I don't know if that's supposed to signify like fireworks. Maybe these are going to be like fireworks in the sky, maybe constellations possibly. It looks like they have like a harness on them. Maybe we could ride the horses, but I really doubt it. But they definitely put this over the water and the sky for a reason. And if you guys have any thoughts at all, let us know in the comment section below. That's the point of this and getting the light bulb. It's for us to brainstorm together and just guess and speculate. So the next one is hot air balloons. So I don't know if we're getting like maybe a hot air balloon mini game. I mean, it's definitely going to be an update of celebration and festivities. It has like antennas on this hot air balloon for some reason. I'm not sure what that's supposed to signify, but I found that was pretty interesting. And then we have this image over here of like a carousel, and also has another horse on it. It could be like a traveling circus, could be a traveling fair. Maybe it's because like it's out here in the middle of a field, you know, so that's what's got me. I feel like if it was a stationary festival, it would be located in one of the main areas over in like Florowich or something. But it's out here in the field. It's definitely wanting us to pay attention to horses for some reason. And then we have this one right here, which I'm most interested in out of the 4 pictures. So it has that like island that we see at the out in the middle of the ocean. And then there's ripples and waves. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. It looks like we are going to be like leaving and then traveling across the ocean here. Are we going to go to this island? I know there's lots of talk about the upcoming like update where we're going to get decor, furniture, our own house, our own island. I don't think they're going to release that next update. I think that's a pretty large update that they're going to say for maybe the next one after this one or the one after that. It's possible they're going to extend the train. If you guys haven't done that side quest, you can unlock a train and actually travel around the map. Maybe they're going to unlock extra areas for it to travel. Maybe we are going to be able to travel over here to the island. Maybe we're going to be able to get a boat. I'm really curious about this one for sure, though. So up next, we have this a segment here that says, "So glad you're here with me." So this one definitely is giving community vibes. Now, I don't know if it's going to be things within like the Infinity Nikki community or in the actual game. I don't think they're going to be like implementing multiplayer or anything like that anytime soon, if ever at all. But they have like a bonfire here, and then where a lot of players could like sit down. So I think it could be a just you and the villagers, the NPCs. But the next image is interesting. This one is you and another character here, and then there's a frame for a camera watching some fireworks. Again, most of this is up here in the sky, so you're definitely going to be interacting with other players or other NPCs within the game. And then we have an envelope here, which has like an invitation. Again, fireworks. You're inviting someone to come watch them with you. And then the last image on this one is Nikki sitting down, doing a pose. And then we have Momo over here actually sitting down. So could this be leading to possibly more camera poses? But what's interesting is Momo is actually here. Usually Momo is the one taking the pictures. So the fact that he is sitting down here with Nikki leads me to believe we may be able to take photos of Momo, which I really want to have in the game. I mean, there's been times I've been making a guide or something, I've been wanting to take a picture of Momo, and it's just, you can't do it. So this would definitely be nice. Now the next segment says, "Ready for a new adventure." And then we have this image in the sky again of the little like Fey wish, and I'm wondering what this could mean. Could it be more story? I mean, it definitely looks like they are in combat, so I think the story is going to continue with this next update a little bit. We have another one up here in the sky, and then it looks like they're just hovering or floating here. I mean, there is little wisps like they are moving, but again, everything pointing towards the sky. And then here's something that's interesting. We have Momo again. This time he has like little headphones on. Is he going to get another ability? I mean, he has the ability for like tracking the whim stars. So is he going to get a cute little like jukebox thing? Imagine if he could switch the background music while you're playing around or something like that. He's definitely just lounging back. I mean, that man is laid back and enjoying himself. So I'm really interested about that one. And then this one is very cool. So we have a cave here. It looks like a bouquet of flowers, and then it's radiating something which could be a smell. So it's possible that this is pointing towards more whim fragrances. If you guys haven't been messing around with the whim fragrances, they're actually really cool. They can help you out a lot, and they just have some nice bonuses that can either like speed up animations, or they can help you defeat enemies and stuff. So we could be getting more whim fragrances and like a new material. We'll have to go through another cave, which could possibly lead to opening up new areas in the game. The next section says more flowers, but more than just flowers. And this one looks like it's going to be focusing on mobile. I don't think it's anything new, like in terms, I think this one's going to be a lot of like changes, optimization fixes, because they do go on to talk about this quite a bit down here. They mention it in the survey a lot. So one thing, we have this wall here. I don't know if this is going to be for all players or this whole section is just for mobile. I think it could be just for mobile. But I noticed like in my comment section, because I don't play on mobile, a lot of mobile players were saying like certain things don't spawn. Like they're like, "Suro, how come you have so many flowers? I don't have flowers all around my world. I don't have like all these features. A lot of stuff's not rendering." So this could signify some changes and some optimization fixes for that. Maybe they're going to make the game look a little bit more beautiful. Hopefully it doesn't make your handheld get like extremely hot. I mean, it's a large game, so it's hard for them to have all these extra details in here. And then we have this one of the bike, and I'm assuming this one they're going to fix the controls on it, because I did hear that the controls on mobile are really terrible too. So maybe it's just a bike upgrade for everybody, or possibly they're going to make it a little easier to control this thing using mobile. And we're not done yet. They have this section here that says, "Look at these details." And we have Momo again. It looks like he is in a pose for a camera with the fireworks in the back. So I still believe this is all pointing towards that. We got another shot with Nikki and Momo sitting down. Again, I think this is pose related. I think this is related to the camera. So I do think we're getting a major camera upgrade. And this picture here kind of just confirms what we were thinking, like Momo sitting down and him being able to do animations on his own, or us being able to take pictures of him. And the last image is this one, which reminds me of the little blossom dress that we already have in the game. Looks like Nikki is jumping up, has a little floating animation, so possibly they're going to make some changes to that one. Next section says here comes even more fun, so I think this one revolves around activities. Now we do have a bunch of the little S-links here, so hopefully there's a activity to demolish a lot more of them because that's always fun to do. And then we have this little image of some fireworks, so I think we as the players are going to get our very own fireworks to set off, and I think that's going to be so fun. I don't know if it's going to be something we can craft or grind for, but if it is possible, hopefully there's no limit to it, because I'm going to grind and get as many fireworks as I possibly can. And even more confirmation, we have Nikki, our player, with some firecrackers over here, setting them off in the middle of town. On the next section, they said looking for something special. Now this one is interesting. So it looks like some paper lanterns hanging down. It could just be the festival. I don't know if we're going to get to place things around, if one of the recent limited time banners, we were able to actually place that giant cage down on the ground. I don't know if we're going to get some more stuff to hang down for poses. It looks like we're going to be able to place a bunch of stuff in the river, and maybe it's like some sort of paper lanterns or something too, and it can be floating down the river. Now the next image is very interesting. So it shows more of that kind of lantern season, pretty much. Like I think that this is definitely going to revolve around lantern season, which I'm very hyped for. I hope we get some decor for it. And the last one says stylus, a time for a break. And then you can see Nikki over here doing, I don't know, this next section is probably the most confusing out of all of them. So I'm not really sure what this one's supposed to signify. And then we got this shot with Nikki in the air. It shows the clouds. And I'm wondering if this means we're going to be traveling to new areas, unlocking new areas. We have the mountains over here, so they could be pointing towards an expansion of the map, but a new area like some snowy mountains would be very interesting. And then the last image is this one right here, which I truly have no idea what this one could possibly be. But if you guys have any thoughts, let us know in the comment section down below. We will, of course, get more information as time goes. And I'm sure if you just read through the comments on even this video or over on those socials, we'll really be able to piece this stuff together. This was just a very quick first time glance for me. So I'm going to have to really take a look at it and research and see what I can figure out. But let me know what you guys figure out. I hope you all have the best day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.